Welcome back to 2020 Trading. This morning, I'll be talking about Wirecard fraud. Now, look it up on Google. Look it up. Wirecard, WCD, ticker symbol WCD. This is a payments company, a German payments company that is a fintech. This company has been lying about $2 billion in their cash balance for a long time, for years and years and years. Same thing with their revenue. They've been lying about revenue, booking revenues that do not exist. In fact, what we're hearing is that up to a third of the revenue they've been declaring for the past 10 years have been all lies, porkies. Now, a lot of retail traders have their money in this company. This company has dropped in the last 2 days from the hundreds to yesterday it traded as low as 12.71, wiping out 90% of its value. Now, some people have all their money in this company and this is happening to them. Very sad. So what they do is they say, okay, a third of our revenue comes from a third party, right? You know, they process payments, right? So some they will process directly, some through a third party. So what they've been saying is a third of the revenue we're making is through a third party. So now, because it's through a third party, apparently it's hard to audit something like that. So let's say even the auditors come in, they can see what happens within the company, but there's no way for them to verify the payments from the third party. So that's really crazy. So this is the reason why I stay away from reading these financial statements, because how do you know who's telling the truth and who's not? And even though I believe and I know that there are companies out there who do not lie about their numbers, who don't forge anything, and no, but how do I know the companies that forge their numbers and the ones that don't? How do I know that? I don't know. But think about it. How easy is it to arrive at a number 10, for example? There are so many ways to arrive at the number 10. You can add 1 to 4 to 5. It gives you 10. You can subtract 29 from 39. It gives you 10. You can divide 90 by 9. It gives you 10. There are a million ways to arrive at that number. So it's so easy for an accountant, any accountant. Doesn't even have to be a smart one, to create some numbers and make it look nice. And so when investors go and look at the financial statements, they just think it's a fantastic company. I think what exposed this company is this whole lockdown and this whole slowdown of the economy worldwide. Because what happens is the whole point of having cash in your balance sheet is to help you tidy over these types of difficult times, because you're not getting any revenue, so you have cash, and so you can just start spending your cash until things get better. So that's the whole point of them saying, oh, we have $2 billion in cash, and that's why investors will trust them and buy the shares of the company, because they believe, okay, this company is going to be fine throughout, even if they have any difficulties. But now it turns out that, coronavirus is here and they cannot, they don't have the cash to spend. And that's how I think that this is why it came out. So what do I do when I'm checking out the fundamentals of a company? So I like to look at the company's management. So the two most important people in a company, CEO and the chairman of the board. So of the company. I look at those people, I look at their profile. What have they been doing in the past? Have they been successful in the past? Because, if you've done well in the past, you're likely to continue to do well. Because quite simply, the most important thing in a company is the management. Give a fantastic company in a fantastic space to bad management and they'll run it down. They'll run it right down. And give a bad company to good management and they'll bring it back. They'll bring it right up. So for me, that's what I look at. I go for that straight away. I also look at the space where they're in, the space they're operating in. So essentially the industry, are the market leaders in that industry? What is likely to happen in that industry going forward? Is it an industry that's forward looking and is going to take us to the future? All that kind of stuff. That's what I look at. And it's working. So that's the end of my rant about Wirecard and the Wirecard scandal. You can look it up on Google. I think the ticker symbol is it WDI, I think. But yeah, just put in Wirecard Germany. You can get all the information. It's still ongoing, so we're waiting to see what comes out more. So yes, I make these videos all the time. So if you want to watch the next one, you know what to do. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn on that notification so you don't get to miss the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.